The Cosmic Dance, a record of spiritual dialogues, channeled by Julie Susskind, Chapter 7, The Laws of the Universe. We speak of your Earth as a green planet, one which radiates the vibrational power of green with great intensity. The profusion of energies and all the living beings on your planet are radiating this skywards, out beyond your globe. As man has evolved, he has developed rockets and satellites which can penetrate right through the Earth's atmosphere. But where you have traveled beyond your atmosphere, you've also taken with you some of your negative astral energy. You are not permitted to extend the reach of your negative thoughts beyond the confines of your Earth, for this is against the laws of the cosmos. Your domain is your planet, and to a great extent you can do what you will with it. All living beings on Earth are free to do as they wish. But when you reach out beyond your atmosphere, taking your negative astral energy with you, outside the confines of the gravitational pull of your planet, then alarm bells sound in the universe. This is because you bring with you some negative thoughts and desires. And so, because of your activities, the universe took notice of the activities of its brothers on Earth. It noted that energy was piercing through the outer atmosphere of your globe. Provided your negativity is confined to your own planet, the integrity of universal law is unaffected. But if this extends beyond the boundaries of your globe, this is a different matter. As a result, it became necessary to send in forces to investigate. We have already stated that intervention with planetary affairs is very rare, but now this has become a necessity, and light forces have been sent in. This action is unconnected with and separate from the processes of change which are automatically taking place throughout the whole of the cosmos, which we spoke of in the wind of change. Your negative thought processes are largely contained within the astral and are desire-based thought patterns. These would eventually have been cleared away anyway, as this is necessary in order to dissipate the negative energies of you humans. For in order for your planet to take its leap into new vibrations and consciousness, it must be free of negative thought patterns. This is something we have spoken of many times before. Indeed, we must speak of it again. Some of you who have read and understood these words are still living lives permeated with negative thoughts. You are still involved in petty quarrels and are ruled by ego-based desires. The vast majority of the human population can neither see nor understand our words. But those of you who do understand, yet carry on regardless, are, through your denial, doubly responsible for your bad thoughts. This is because your acknowledgement of the truth gives you more power, so your thoughts are pushed out with greater intensity. As a consequence, they will rebound on you with redoubled energy. Some of you are denying that God is within. Some deny this out of false humility, which is only an excuse for not taking responsibility for this knowledge. We urge you now, more than ever before, to accept this responsibility, to be clear of the debris and the dark clouds, so that you can see the light. Is this not preferable to that which you have now? Consider an analogy with the clouds. Dark clouds create rain. Rain is necessary for flowers to grow, and every drop of rain is an opportunity for a flower to blossom. But once a flower has blossomed, it only needs to be illuminated by the rays of the sun for you to see its beauty. If you are connected to pure light, you will no longer need the rain or the shadow. You will only have need of the light. We say, dear children, if you want to make this leap, you should be aware that time is running out. You must work on yourselves, and finally uncloak your soul, which is your connection to God. As light energy enters your globe, it cuts through the astral clouds. A clearing process is taking place. We have already described how energies are created out of black astral energy. Most entities now fear for their existence and are consequently latching on to people who put out negative thoughts and therefore act like magnets. These entities must also be cleared. If you, as individuals, increase the frequency and power of your vibratory note, creating a new sound, which for the purpose of illustration we shall give the name sonic sound, then this sonic sound will be emitted wherever you travel, with a resonance which dissipates darkness and negativity. As you remove the cloak around your soul, you heighten your vibrations, which gives you a clear connection to the source. You can expand by means of thought processes and through being aware of the frequency of your energy. For some, the hierarchy guides can be helpful in achieving this. This heightening cannot be achieved by those who have not first dispensed with their negativities, so there's no point in their attempting this heightening first. But if you have listened and have heard the note, the sound within your soul, and emitted it out of your being, so that you are constantly vibrating that note, then no negative forces or darkness of any description can enter your body or aura. You are indeed protected. You are also an instrument for clearing. We ask you to be this instrument. Do not waste your time indulging in idleness. It is important that you help those who can hear to listen to the universal rhythms. By doing so, you do more for your planet than can be achieved through any political movement. By developing and expanding your personal frequency note, you bring to your planet more living consciousness, and you add to the force behind the clearing of all negative thoughts. This will make it easier for your Earth to pass through its transition. To put it in terms which you can understand, at present your Earth has indigestion and a stomach ache. Unfamiliar energy has entered in, and it is churning about inside whilst Earth adjusts to its presence. You know that your human bodies are extremely adaptable. Earth is adaptable too. Earth is adapting itself to the new frequencies. This is why you are experiencing disturbances of a physical nature. Gigantic winds, rains, earthquakes, and so forth will continue to occur for another year or two whilst your planet adjusts. After this, it will quiet down. When it does, the process will not be over. Indeed, in one sense, it will have only just begun. Having worked through this indigestion in the form of volcanoes, earthquakes, and the like, Earth will start to vibrate at the new frequencies with greater clarity. Then you will see new species of plant life emerging, and after a while new creatures also. For when the Earth is resonating in a different note, all who live on it will attune to that note. A few of you have changed your frequency already. There will be no choice in this, for all must adjust or cease to exist. The first step in the process of attunement is letting go of fear and negativity, because if these remain with you, you cannot change. You cannot move on. The new frequency is so different. It will be like comparing pure raindrops to acid rain. This is a difficult time for all of you, even for those who have already made the leap. Hold steady. Do not allow other people to distort what you know to be true. This is not easy. However, more healers are being made available, healers who do understand the new frequencies. The base centers have little power now, and in a matter of a year or two, these will have no power whatsoever. So healers, your time is now. If you raise your energies, you can help. If you do not, you will simply remain tuned to an obsolete channel. Responsibility is yours, and yet it is all one. If you do not make the leap, your energy will move on, although it will become some considerable time before it comes back in a form equivalent to a human body. For the soul, time is eternal. There is no time. For those of you who do not make the transition will have their energy drawn into a unified force. Their individuality will be lost, for your energy will mingle with the universal source to be born again. The laws of the universe are exact. They have no sense of good or bad, they are absolute. If you do not make this transition, the seed of your energy will again be planted in the soil, waiting to be reborn, waiting for new rains. There is a sea of arms reaching out through the astral. Have the courage to think of the light, of truth, of golden bells, and of the hierarchy. You can pull yourselves away from the abyss even now, but you do not have long. This is not victimization, not punishment, not moralistic judgment, neither good nor bad. This is absolute. Only when the magnet is charged can you be lifted up. These are the laws of the universe, and no one and nothing can change them. Remember, within you is the power of absolute beingness, the power of pure love. Go into the power of absolute being, of the love beyond emotion. Go into light.